Today I am back with a young adult supernatural thriller entitled All That Consumes Us by author Erica Waters. And after finished reading this book, I had to go find out what else has Miss Waters written, and I found out that she has 3 books in her repertoire. The first one is entitled The River Has Teeth, and this book is about a young girl by the name of Natasha whose sister has gone missing, and she has to reach out to a local witch in her community to help get her sister back. The next book is entitled Ghostwood Song, and this appears to be Waters' most popular book, and it's about a young girl by the name of Shady Grove who has inherited her father's ability to summon ghosts from their grave. The last book is entitled The Restless Dark, and this book involves 3 girls who are involved in a contest to find the bones of a serial killer. All 3 of these books sound amazing, and it has started me questioning, why don't I read more young adult novels? Because I cannot think of one young adult novel that I have read recently that I have not had any problems with. Maybe something minor, but nothing compared to these duds that I have been reading all year. So I have made up my mind after I finish reading these next 4 books that I have already purchased and one sci-fi novel that someone recommended to me, that I am going to start focusing on young adult novels. To be honest, I get more views on those videos anyways. But anyways, moving back to today's novel, All That Consumes Us. In this book, we meet a 17-year-old girl by the name of Tara. And Tara has just started her freshman year at Corbin College. Unfortunately, college isn't everything that Tara was hoping it was going to be. She's kind of an introvert and she's from a broken home, so it's making it hard for her to become friends with other students. And she was kind of hoping to get into this dorm-like fraternity called Magna Veri. And the thing about Magna Veri is they only accept so many students a year, and the students that are housed in this dormitory, they only hang out with each other and they're not allowed to bring outsiders in, therefore giving her instant friends. However, not too long after the story begins, one of the freshmen at Magna Veri ends up dead, thereby leaving an opening for Tara. And although this opening has come at the expense of another student, Tara is kind of happy about the situation because being accepted at Magna Veri means that all her tuition is paid. She gets a little stipend to help her out, meaning she doesn't have to work odd jobs. And now she can focus on her schoolwork and that novel she's been trying to write for the last couple of years. Unfortunately, because this is a supernatural thriller, Tara soon finds out that she needs to be careful what she wishes for. From the time she steps into Magna Veri, she sees that things are kind of off. Something's going on with the students that live in this dorm. All of them look tired and worn down, like they haven't slept in days, and they have these deep, dark circles surrounding their eyes. And Tara's roommate, Ren, is up at all hours of the night composing music to the point if somebody doesn't step in, she forgets to eat and she forgets to sleep. But Tara doesn't think too much of it because she herself understands that drive to be better. So eventually, Magna Veri has this little welcoming ceremony for Tara where everybody is outside in the cemetery. They are chanting songs in Latin, holding candles, and someone pricks Tara's finger, dropping blood to the ground. And that's kind of the last thing she remembers about that ceremony. And not long after this ceremony, some pretty supernatural things start happening to Tara. And at first she thinks she's being haunted by the dead girl Meredith, but eventually she finds out that she is sharing her body with a former member of Magna Veri who is using Tara's body to complete her own novel. Erica Waters' story, All That Consumes Us, it mainly focuses on Tara's inner struggle of believing that she's not good enough, that she's not one of the great writers, and instead of becoming this great novelist, that she'll just end up becoming a professor teaching English to other students. And because of Tara's upbringing where her father was never in her life, and basically she was the mother to her mother, and she didn't have time to make friends when she was in school, she's also questioning these friendships with these other students at Magna Veri. And it's not just because they're keeping secrets from her. It all stems back to Tara not feeling like she's worthy. I found the story to be well written. I enjoyed the plot and the supernatural aspects of the story. And I love following along with Tara as she unraveled this mystery of her haunting and how the other students were involved in all of this. And so because I enjoyed this story so much, I ended up giving it 3 stars. There were some minor issues that kept me from giving it 4 and 5, but I did really enjoy this story, and I cannot wait to go check out Miss Waters' other 3 novels to see if they compare to this one. And so that is all I have for you guys today, and until next time, you guys take care.